A fascinating thing to portray on the silver screen is the ancient world. Throughout the history of Hollywood, countless filmmakers have taken their shot at portraying stories from Egypt, Greece, Rome, and Israel. These films tend to come in waves. One is an enormous success, many less successful films follow it, and eventually one bombs, or the genre just fades away altogether. For the most recent wave, the film that may have caused the making of the films like Troy, The Passion of the Christ, and even the 300 and the Modern Titans films, was Ridley Scott's Gladiator, released in the year 2000. Gladiator, in the face of many great films and other films about ancient Rome, is straightforward and tame. Much of the dark stuff in this film is implied rather than shown. I think this was done on purpose so as not to take away from the story at hand, but the film does a great job at showing the world of Imperial Rome. Whether we are in the forests of Germania, the dry streets of northern Africa, or in the circle of the legendary Colosseum. Our hero is Maximus Decimus Meridius, a well-known and respected general in the Roman Imperial Army who becomes a gladiator. Maximus, as far as protagonists go, is awesome, largely thanks to Russel Crowe. Unfortunately, I've found that in movies it's harder to get the good guy right than it is to get the bad guy right, as it's easier to dislike rather than like. The story of Maximus is sad, but inspiring. He loses everything and must build his way back up. He also must overcome his own personal vendetta and instead focus on the greater future for others. When we meet him, he's the hero of the army, but when we leave him, he's the hero of the people. Maximus is at the mercy of two different kings, Marcus Aurelius and Commodus. Aurelius is old, worn out after decades of war, and trying to make things right for his empire and family. Though he is killed off quickly, Aurelius remains present in the film indirectly as the Dream of Rome. Unfortunately, through what we see in the film and what we know from history, this dream never happens, and Aurelius admits this in the film. The enemy of that dream is Commodus, the trope of the evil king is perfected by the great performance from Joaquin Phoenix. After watching this film as many times as I have, I see that they made Commodus a quite formidable opponent. He's childish, but he's smart, ruthless, and terrifying, and he can actually fight as well. However, despite his imperial training, he was no match for the experience of even a poisoned Maximus. Lucilla is maybe one of my favorite female characters from any movie I've seen. This may be surprising since she has many of the traits of the princess character. She's related to the good king, trapped by the false king, and in love with the hero. But Ridley Scott and the writers very wisely decided to make Lucilla more than just someone for the hero to fall in love with. Lucilla is motivated by her love for her son, Maximus, and Rome. She goes behind Commodus's back on many occasions to work with Maximus and those in Rome's politics to remove Commodus from power. With all of this, actress Connie Nielsen absolutely nails it. Gladiator could just be Ridley Scott's magnum opus. It's a grand-scale epic with personal focus portrayed by great actors. The brutality and bravery of the ancient world is on full display with every scene as we see Maximus fall from his power only to rise back up. This was the first film I saw from Ridley Scott, and it's still my favorite, despite some minor issues with its latter half. Gladiator gets a 9.5 out of 10. Hello everyone, this is Movies with Michael, and if you enjoyed that movie review, you can show by leaving a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about this film. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or is it right there in between? You can tell me all of that down below in the comment section, and please remember to subscribe to this channel and click that notification icon to be notified about my latest videos. That's all for now, and I'll see you all in the next video.